Hey, what's going on everyone? I am the OPJellicent and we are battling for ICBA week number 8. Up against Ryo Hyamaru, coach of the Pittsburgh Huge Powers. Team builder went up this morning. Highly recommend you check it out. He brought pretty much the exact 6 that I was expecting. Mudsdale's a problem, his whole team is a problem. Saltdust Anti, I pretty much need to preserve that for the Magirna, no matter what. I think a great lead right here is my Scarf Flagon. I could also lead Scarf Curum. We could potentially catch something. Oh, I think I'll do that because even if he leads off with the Flagon, because I think even if he leads off with Lopunny, I can take the Fake out, then you turn out into Necrozma and get my Stealth Rocks up, and that's really going to help me out because his only defogger is Latias, so that honestly looks pretty good. I don't really have many great Xurkitree switch-ins. Kyurem Black can switch in, I guess, but I don't take Dazzle very well. Kyurem Black wins after Magirna's gone, though, so that's good. He chose his lead very fast. I'm assuming he led off with either Xurkitree or Lopunny. I'm gonna lead off here with my Flagon. And yeah, we'll go with that. So I'll confirm into that, and we shall get started right now. Hopefully we can win. We lost last week, and that was not very great. That Pikachu cert is so cool. I did not know that was in the game. It's so late right now, too. Let's see what he does. I'm hoping to just see Lopunny. I might hard switch out, just to make sure that I don't take... Just to not reveal my Scarf and not take Fake Out damage on this. He does lead Lopunny, no nicknames. Interesting. We lead off here with Chompo. And yeah, I don't want to reveal my Choice Scarf just yet, because that could be good information against something like Xurkitree, so I'm going hard into Necrozma. We are Phase Def, we can take this thing on, we'll get Leftovers recovery. I'm assuming we'll just see a Fake Out right here. And I really want to try to get at my Stealth Rocks. I should probably put his team in Showdown before I forget that, like always. Mega Lopunny. Wait, hopefully he just Faked Out like I expected. Ice Punch would be fine too, as long as he doesn't freeze me. A freeze would really mess me up right here. Latias? Agility. This is not breaking me, man. I will go ahead and just click Photon Geyser, I think. Did he bring Sneasel? He didn't bring Sneasel, so Photon Geyser's free. Completely free. That could T-Wave too, not really worth it. I'll just Photon Geyser. What does he have for me? Baton Pass, that's fine. I can T-Wave whatever. Bring it back down to normal speed, and then... I'm assuming he's trying to go into Calm Mind to Latias? He's doing the really early setup. He had Xurkitree, Magirna, Mudsdale. Interesting play. I guess I could have predicted that and T-Waved. I nearly did it. What's he going to go out into? Mudsdale? How? I don't think so. Maybe Magirna. Which, if I T-Wave Magirna, that would be amazing. I don't know if I'll do that, though, because I need to outslow it if it's Trick Room. He goes Latias, which makes sense. This thing's going to try to Calm Mind in my face, I think. So we get our Photon Geyser off. It's going to do very pitiful damage right now. Actually, it doesn't do that terrible damage now that I look at that. So cool. We get... that thing pretty not low. He could have gone Xurkitree too. Alright, I need to hit a Thunder Wave. I don't mind taking a bit of damage on this. I mean, I kind of do, but I'm not too worried about it. I'll just T-Wave right here. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, he's going to try to Calm Mind on me as we expected exactly. I could have gone hard Mawile too, but I really wanted to do this. Question is, am I going to allow Mawile to get weakened now? Because I think that's my only switch, and I need to hit this. We do hit it, good. I think the Dragon type move comes out now, probably a Draco Meteor. We already hit him once. I want to keep this at full health. What do I feel is not very important? I need to keep several things alive. I think I just go Mawile. There's no reason not to do that. He could predict me and go for Hidden Power. He could also just substitute, I guess. But Mawile's not very important because he has Mudsdale and he did not bring Sneasel, so we're gonna make this play. I'm hoping we see a Draco Meteor right here. Calm Mind again. What does he have to hit this? Is this a Zmon? It's not a Zmon. His two Zmons are... Is this a Zmon? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was Xurkitree and Magirna, yeah. So I know let me just make sure that we should take anything where we are max attack. I mean max HP. And I can just play rough. And I really don't mind taking a bit of damage on this. Even if it's plus 2 HP fire, I know we'll take that. We won't outspeed, which is unfortunate, but I'm willing to take this damage right now. Curious as to whether he would go hard Mudsdale or right now. But I got this thing T-Wade, and if we can get this early kill on this win con, that would be amazing. I forgot to check the 6th mon again. It's Mega Lopunny, Latias, Circuitry, Magearna, Mudsdale, and something. But let's see. Hopefully he stays in, just attacks me, and then I connect my player off and knock him out. That would be great. I think he might substitute too, so we do Mega Evolve. If everything goes well right here, we get rid of this thing this turn. Maybe he'll substitute until I miss a player off. I could see that, but there's also the chance of him getting parried. HP, we'll take this. Alright, hit. Good. Alright, Latias is down. Favorable trade? I think it is. Yeah, that's definitely a favorable one for me. Alright, let's see what he sends out, and then based on that, I'll go. Oh, he has the Volcarona, right? Okay. That's what I was forgetting. I might want to keep this, because I need to outslow Magearna. And based on the Lopunny set, it might not even have any attacks. So what would it be? He was Volk. Pretty early, in my opinion. I can just play off. What would he do? Just knock me out? I can't go Entei on this. I definitely cannot, because... Alright, I'm just going to play rough. Alright, so if he knocks me out, what do I go out into after? He didn't bring Tentacruel, he did bring Magearna though, so I can use Z-Dig for that. What would I go out into after this thing goes down? I can go hard into my Entei, I guess, and take probably not a lot. But if he attacks me, I really want to Sucker Punch, but I'm going to play rough. That's why I did that. Alright, I probably should have Fire Fanged. It's more accurate, and it's not resisted. Good. He's going, like, completely set up. Flame Body? Flame Body. So now he can probably Roost-Stall me. Alright, my player is to spam player off until I die to make sure that he doesn't get to Roost up all the way back to full. Yeah. Quiver Dance again. I'm player roughing. This might knock you out. I actually think it should knock you out. I mean, I guess we'll find out here. Yeah, Volcarona is gone. So this is setup spam? It's probably just setup spam. Alright, so I can delete Volcarona now. And I can delete the Latias. So Mega Mawile did exactly what I needed to. Unfortunately, since we're burnt, we're going to be doing nothing to Mudsdale, but we still have our check to the Magearna intact. I think he might be going for a game with Circuitry, but between our two dual Scarvers, I don't think we can lose to that. So I guess he was really banking on me just Sucker Punching right there, but I couldn't allow him to set up and choke like that, so Player Rough was definitely my best play. No pun intended. Let's see what he brings in. Probably Mudsdale. Back to Lop. Just Player Rough? Yeah. What's this thing gonna do? Sub? Probably just High Jump Kick or Drain Punch. I could preserve this as Death Fodder and go Necrozma, but I think I'm going to go Necrozma after this. And at this point, he doesn't deal with Necrozma. Like, he can switch in Magearna, that'll get weakened, I just bring in Entei. And he doesn't know Fire-type switch-ins either to a Sacred Fire. Mudsdale does not want to risk getting burnt, and the other two will get absolutely destroyed. So we're in a pretty commanding position right now. Very interesting with the early game win conditions like that, but there was no way I could let that happen. Very fortunate that I hit my Player Roughs, though. That was definitely a big factor. So he definitely expected me to Sucker Punch one of those turns, and while Player Rough was my best coverage move, I could have run something like Knockoff, I guess, but it couldn't be Z, so I could have run Knockoff. Alright, he's thinking. Drain Punch, Return, what's your play right here? I actually have several options. Ice Punch, do we live this? Nah, okay, that would have been pretty insane. So its coverage is Ice Punch, it looks like. Alright, I have plays right here. I can go... I mean, I think I have to go Necrozma every time. So we'll do that. He would need an Ice Punch Freeze, I think, and ideally that doesn't happen. That would be great. Alright, I'm clicking Photon Geyser. I could T-Wave too, or get up Rocks. Rocks would actually be pretty niche, but I'm gonna Photon Geyser, get a bit of damage off. I mean, I Flare Blitz every time with Entei to make sure that I don't miss. Hopefully he stays in, Ice Punches, and doesn't freeze me. Is kind of what I'm banking on right here. I still do have two dual Scarfers in the back for this. And there's no way Magirna is going to be able to knock me out. We have Scarf Outrage and Scarf U-Turn as a fail-safe too, in case this freeze does happen. I say U-Turn because we can use it to pivot on this, but if all goes well right here, we either get this kill, or he goes out into Mudsdale or Xurkitree. Magirna's fine too, because I just switch an Entei, but he could double on that, is the thing that I'm worried about. But it's been a pretty interesting game so far. I definitely think he could have preserved Volcarona for later, because I don't actually have a ton for that after... I actually didn't have a ton for that at all. Assault Vest Entei takes it on, but I need that for Magirna, so... yeah. Switches out. Magirna, we'll get to scout this thing set now. Let's see. Not a lot. I think that's offensive though. Air Balloon. Magirna. What are you doing to me? Shift Gear? Because he knows I have T-Wave, and I know I take hits, but I don't want to take a hit with this, so I'm just going to go hard on into my Entei. Because we can switch into Mudsdale anyway if he makes that double. So yeah, Entei comes in right here every time. If he Volt Switches too, good play, but he doesn't have a Rocks up, and I know he can Shift Gear and then take any Z moves, so... I don't see how this goes wrong, is basically what I'm trying to say right now. But I want to keep this at full health, even though the Lopunny hasn't revealed too much. Like, it's revealed 3 attacks, I think Agility, Baton Pass, Ice Punch. But he could have Return, and it could actually be a problem late game, or he could have High Jump Kick. So I'm going to preserve that at full health. I'm hoping he just Shift Gears. Calm Mind, yeah, that's not going to matter. I actually outspeed this too. So 3 setup Pokemon so far. Do I risk Sacred Fire? Probably not. I'd just go Flare Blitz. I could Flame Charge and probably win. But no, I'll just Flare Blitz right here. I want a Sacred Fire expecting... So this should go down. We already saw its item. It's not Oka Berry, it was Air Balloon. This should drop. We'll take a lot of recoil, but Entei did what it needed to and got rid of this, so... that's good. And at this point, he's very weak to Scarf Ice Beam from Kieran Black too. And this thing's gone, so I'm pretty sure Scarf Outrage is a really great win con now. Honestly, if he goes Entei, I'm staying in. I mean, if he goes Xurkitree, I'm staying in, because he has to be Scarf, and if that's the case, he doesn't knock me out. If he goes Lopunny, I stay in too, because clearly he's a pretty interesting set. He might not be able to knock me out with that. And if he goes out into Mudsdale, I stay in, just to get that thing in range of Scarf Outrage. Goes Lop. The only way this can knock me out is with High Jump Kick. So I'm just going to go ahead and Flare Blitz right here. Yeah. He has to have High Jump Kick right here, and I think he needs a roll too. He's going to try to do that. That's not going to matter. I still have Extreme Speed to pick this off after. And this might just drop to this, I think. We'll take Recoil, but... the Extreme Speed will pick that off. Alright, Clicky Speed, no Psychic Terrain is up. I've made that mistake too many times. We should be fine. Does Mudsdale get Rock Polish? That's a pretty... that would be a pretty niche win con. This is going to be my quickest battle of the season, it looks like. No Rock Polish on that either. I don't think it gets any setup for that matter. I mean, Ryo is pretty far in the back. I mean, I understand why he's taking it pretty lightly right here. But this would put me up at 7-1, and that would be really great, because that would put me 1 win away from actually securing the bye week, so... yeah, he's just running Hyper Offense. I'm surprised he didn't bring like a Sash Azelf lead, though, if he was really going to go that route. You could get up a Rocks, pressure my Entei, try to do something with Magirna, but... this is the route he opted to go. So he knows Extreme Speed is coming, he's just deciding whether it's worth switching out into Mudsdale right here. It's taking a while. Don't tell me we're disconnecting. I'm always worried about that when it takes a while for the turn. He knows he needs to switch out. Like, Extreme Speed's very obvious right here, but there's no reason for me to do anything else. I'm glad I didn't Sacred Fire, because if I missed that, we could have actually lost. It's why I always run double coverage. I run Shuriken plus Surf, or Shuriken plus Hydro Pump if I'm worried about missing a water type attack, and then I run Flare Blitz plus Sacred Fire, even though it's, I think, 95% accurate, right? Entei? Sacred Fire. 95%, okay. We get rid of the low pony right here. So no agility passing now. He kind of needed to bank on that, but I'm assuming he'll just send out Mudsdale right here and try to knock me out. I'll go for Flare Blitz, and then I will go cure him and click Outrage twice, and ideally pick up some more kills for that. Because I think Mega Gallade is the one thing ahead of me right now. So I'll just Flare Blitz, put him in range of cure him. And that should be the game. So I understand what he was trying to do with his team, for sure. This shouldn't do a lot. I'm assuming this was brought for Mega Mawile and it was defensive. Oh my god, that did absolutely nothing. That's not even gonna kill me. So you have to hope for my choke right there, pretty much. Why did he get stamina? What are its other abilities? Inner Focus, so I don't think I have a Fake Out Mon. Own Tempo cannot be confused. Misgen, I guess. Alright, Flare Blitz again. I don't know if we live Recoil, but I'm clicking Flare Blitz anyway. I kind of hope we die, so that way, actually, I kind of hope we don't, that way maybe I can preserve differential, but... Oh, he did get stamina, I just missed it. Is he gonna rest right here? Earthquake. Rest right there probably wouldn't have mattered. I just go cure him and click Ice Beam. But now, at this point, I will go cure him, click Outrage twice, and probably clean up. It doesn't max attack Outrage. Let me just make sure that I can actually knock out Zerk. I mean, I have Match cured at this point. There's no way Zerk can get enough speed boosts to outspeed Story Scarf cure him plus Flagon. I get a hit off even if he lives, if he Z-Hypnosis is me. He knocks something out, and then I just go Flagon and win. And I have Shuriken on Greninja, so... Do I Earth Power or Outrage? What does more? To use Zerk. I'm assuming Outrage does Max attack. I'm just gonna click that. Get to see another beautiful Outrage animation right here. Get rid of that thing. And then Xurkitree will come out right now. And it should drop. I would imagine Xurkitree is a paper bag. Yeah, we should be good to go. We should be good to go right here. Trick Room Magearna could have done work after that Mega Mawile went down. That was actually going to be a pretty big problem. But I still had my Assault Vest and Tan. That was the big thing. Surprised he calm-minded before shift gearing, but at this point, Xurkitree's Spirit is a lot bigger than I imagined. It's so tiny on Showdown, but it's so big on Cartridge. Alright, Domino, you want to pick up 2 kills right here and get the kill leaderboard back? Alright, hopefully we live so that way we get this, or at least get the 3-turn Outrage. That did below half. Did you just bring Air Balloon on every Pokemon? Dazzle. Scarf Dazzle Sweep? I think I just stay in. Risk the 50-50 right now, because even if he knocks me out, I'll get the 3-0, not the 4-0. Not too worried about it. Kieran Black, you want to break through right here? Nope. Unfort. Dazzle again. So we're going to take the 3-0 instead of the 4-0. Kieran Black couldn't come through right there and get the kill. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll take this win right here. It's probably Scarf, so I have no reason to do anything but go Flygon. I don't want to go Greninja and just take a Scarf Dazzle and die. You might be curious as to why I brought dual Scarf Dragons on the team with... His Air Balloon popped, right? Yeah, it definitely did. I'm clicking Earthquake. Alright. And yeah, we pick up the win right there. So 3-0, he managed to bring it back a little bit, but definitely a very interesting team. Surprised that wasn't set up considering the rest of his team, but we're able to defeat Ryo right there. Pretty interesting matchup. We were able to pick up, I think, 3-0? Yeah. And we're going to move on to 7-1. So one more win, and we secure our bye week, which is very great. I'm going to go talk to Ryo on Discord now. It's very late, and I want to get out of here. So yeah, did hope you guys enjoy. If you did, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are new, and leave a like if you did enjoy the battle, of course, and I'll see you next time. Later.